Y'all, I need y'all to prepare that open enrollment this year is gonna be rough. Hey, I'm Lindsay. I'm your favorite HR consultant. And as we get ready for open enrollment for the overwhelming majority of employers here in the United States, employers and employees need to pay attention here for a few seconds. It's gonna be rough this year. If you're fortunate as an employee, you're going to work for an employer who is going to do everything they can to minimize the impact to you. But all of my friends in the broker community, particularly on the medical side, are saying brace for double digits. Double-digit increases is what I am hearing from the broker community, particularly for fully insured employers. And y'all, that's rough. Like, this year is going to be a little bit rough. So what does that mean for you as an employee? Well, as an employee, it means that you should prepare yourself that when your open enrollment material comes out, you should prepare yourself to see a price increase. And know that that price increase is not because your employer sucks, okay? Normally, I would be here bashing employers that hand out massive rate increases to employees every year, because the reality is you could do a little reworking of your financials to help employees, but this one's too big for that. Like, I need everyone to understand, particularly you employees, to understand, hopefully your employer is going to help with this increase, but the increase is going to be there and you are likely going to feel at least some of it. So, what does that mean? Well, the most popular video that I have ever done on TikTok, I take that back, the second most popular video I've ever done on TikTok, talks about the differences between PPO and high deductible plans. I really want to encourage you, I'm going to give you a short version of it here. If you want more details, find that video on my TikTok profile, North Star HR, and you can get more info there. But both employers and employees, if you do not have a high deductible plan available to employees today, I want to strongly encourage you to have a conversation with your broker, employers. Talk to your broker about adding a high deductible plan to your medical plan options as a way to help your employees handle this rate increase. It's a great opportunity for smart healthcare consumers. That's the big difference here. So in a high deductible plan, employees and their dependents pay 100% of expenses up until they hit the deductible. And then there's a sharing of cost between the employee, their family, and the insurance company until you hit the max out of pocket. And then once you hit the max out of pocket, then the insurance company takes over from there. In a PPO plan, you share cost starting from the first dollar until you hit the deductible, and then the percentages change until you hit the max out of pocket when the insurance company takes over. It's two different kinds of plans. There are some great tax incentives with an HSA that employers you should discuss with your broker, and then if should you decide to go down this path, take that same information and share it in an education format with your employees to help them understand why a high deductible plan may be a great option for them. We're going to have to start getting creative here, folks. This is the future that we're in. I don't like it any more than you do, but at the moment, this is reality. And so we're going to have to figure out how to make it work. If you are an employer that is a January 1 renewal and you have not had a conversation or at least scheduled a conversation with your broker for what your renewal strategy is going to look like, first of all, get a new broker, because every broker should have reached out to all of their clients by now to get those meetings scheduled. But if they haven't, reach out to them and say, hey, let's schedule a conversation and talk about what are the company's financial goals, what are the budget constraints, what are our goals in employee experience, so that you can design a plan and have a game plan for how you're going to handle these rate increases, so you aren't sticker shocked, particularly my small employers, because you aren't going to receive your renewals until end of October, where you're only going to have a couple weeks to make decisions on what you want to do before you need to process open enrollment in late November or early December. So strategy is key. Having the right broker partner is key. If you need help with this stuff from the company perspective, I am here to support you. Just shoot me a message. I'm happy to discuss it with you. We got to make a plan, folks. Do not go into this unprepared.